Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Nazifa binti NAZRI, metric number 283105. So, Zakat, a pillar of Islam, executing compositions and care for the less fortunate. It goes beyond mere charity. It is an obligatory act that purifies wealth and shields against the greed. Since dawn of Islam, Zakat has played a pivotal role in uplifting life and strengthening the bonds of our faith. As we traverse through the history, we witness how this noble concept has thrived for the over 1,400 years, enriching the countless lives with its grace and compassion. Today, in our fast-paced, technological advanced era, we witness the ingenuity of diverse professions, for each forging a unique financial path. From artisans and traders to the thriving business owner, the modern financial landscape is dynamic and varied. For the monthly salary earning, Zakat and tax may follow a clear trajectory, but for the business people, income fluctuates pose a unique challenging in fulfill their obligations. Through meticulous financial planning, we aim to ensure that no medical bills or unexpected expense will catch our fellow veterans off guard. We envision a future where financial security fosters peace of mind, empowering individuals to pursue their aspirations without fear. Today, I implore you to witness the seamless blend of the timeless concept of Zakat with the modern financial planning. Our collective belief is that with a strategy foresight, every individual can navigate life's uncertainties with unwavering confidence. As we uncover the profound beauty of Zakat, we are reminded of its enduring impacts on life, serving as a testament to the compassionate nature of Islam. Together, we unlock the key to the prosperous and secure future, guided by the principles of care and mercy. Today, we will be focusing on the significance of the key element, namely Zakat, taxations, and retirement in the life of individuals and their impacts of society. Zakat, derived from the Arabic term symbolization, purification, growth, and blessing, hold a deep root through in the Al-Quran and technique of the Prophet Nabi Muhammad SAW. It's a noble purpose in to eradicate poverty and instill a sense of communal responsibility among Islamic believers. Taxations, on the other hand, refers to the financial charge imposed by the government on the individual, business, and corporate entities within a country's jurisdictions. It serves as a vital source of the revenue to sustain the nation's functioning. Finally, we venture into the realm of the retirement, a period where the individual chooses to step back from the world after reaching a certain age or financial milestones. It marks a time of reflections and preparation for the comfortable future. Now, let us focus our attention on our esteemed guest for this research journey. Meet Madam Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Ali, affectionately known as Kak Zati. She is an enterprising business owner who navigated a challenge of 2019's pandemic by starting her own business. Over the course of 3 years, Kak Zati and her husband, armed with a determination and a modest capital of RM3,000, transformed their bakery business into a thriving venture. The couple's previous thoughts were affected by the lockdown, leading them to embark on this entrepreneurial endeavor. Together, they found Wiz House Bakery, a beauty blend of their names. The bakery now flourishing, opening indoor base in 2020 at R&R BADRON, operating under the auspices of Wisdom. Through this research, Kak Zati generously shares valuable insights into her business and financial standing. The study will be based on the information provided by this remarkable entrepreneur.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nazatul SYAZWANI binti RAZALI. My metric number 289955. Okay, for my part, I will explain about purpose of interview. This assignment is studied in order to ensure students can more effectively understand how financial statements assist a company. In the event that when we are experiencing a loss and profit, how do we handle it? As a result, we took pleasure in the opportunity to interview small business owners. This study also aims to provide understanding of how efficiently managing all business in terms of manage the payment of zakat and taxes, then know the differences between them, as it is our duty as Muslims to pay zakat on income, business and so on. We also want to know how the business owner plans to reduce tax bills through legal techniques. We intend to get insights into small business tax burdens and benefits by discussing them with other entrepreneurs. For the process of interview, the first process we discuss with our group members to decide who person that we want to interview. After discussion, we decide to interview our cousin friend. His name is Madam Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Ali or Kak Zati. She opened a bakery with her husband since 2019 during pandemic. Next, organizing the interview. We contact the small business owner and ask for their participation in the interview. We explain the interview's objective in details. For our setting up, we choose online interview through Google Meet. Besides, we perform the interview, begin the interview by introducing ourselves and restarting the topic of the conversation. Lastly is reporting and analysis. Examine the collected data for important terms, patents, and interesting results relating to retirement planning, zakat, and tax planning. Take use of the business owner's significant tool, tactics, and experiences. Form the findings into a logical report or summary that is well organized and easy to understand.
Hi, my name is ATHIRAH binti HASSAN. My metric number is 281967. Some important aspects derived from the result of our interview with the South Bakery are to imagine an ideal retirement lifestyle and determine the amount of money needed to maintain, which is as a living cost, healthcare costs, travel plans, and any expected expenses. For the amount of income expected in retirement, including pension, social security, benefit, investment returns, and any other sources of income. This gives an idea of how much to save. First House Bakery determine how much to save each month to reach their retirement goals. Consider factors such as time remaining until retirement, expected investment returns, and risk tolerance. By determining the appropriate asset allocation strategy based on a risk tolerance and investment goal. They also diversify investments between different asset classes, such as ASB loans and ETF SPK, to reduce risk. They also work to reduce debt as they approach retirement by paying off high interest debt such as credit cards or personal loans, and consider strategy to reduce or eliminate housing debt. Finally, also include in the interview, they understand the costs associated with healthcare in retirement and consider purchasing long-term care insurance or other health coverage. You can see here is the data obtained from the result of the interview, which is the total gross income within a year is as much as 70,800. Through an interview conducted with Ms. House Bakery, Kak Zati emphasized the amount of payment imposed on their small business. According to the zakat calculations, 2.5% is charged on gross income per year. Therefore, the zakat charged to the small business within a year is as much as 1,770. So, in amount, they need to save as much as 147.56. Small business with income or profit below a certain threshold may be relieved or even exempt from certain types of duty or tax. This is done to help ease the tax burden for small business that may have financial constraints and more limited resources than large corporations. Because Swiss Husbandry is a small business that sells bread, cakes, and so on, so their business is not subject to exercise duty for a while. Through the interview conducted, KHATIMAH did not emphasize this part of the tax because so far they have not had to pay tax and so on. In addition, they have also consult a tax expert or local taxation authority to understand the tax requirement of their trades.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is HASNOL KHATIMAH binti ABDULLAH, metric number 281996. I will continue our presentation with part suggestion. After the completion of the interview session, we feel as a business need to consider 3 important things regarding retirement, zakat, and tax. This is because to secure individual finance in the future can help eradicate poverty and draw closer to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. In fact, overall we can create a more prosperous and just society. So here are some suggestions that we have discussed for each aspect. Alright, we start with retirement. Our first recommendation is to have an yearly retirement plan. How to plan? In the beginning, it is necessary to make a decision to save from the beginning. This way will give opportunities to businesses or employees to achieve financial target. Okay, alright. Establish a retirement program for employees. This is because this method can reveal them about the motivation and awareness of storage in the future. It can indirectly strengthen the relationship between employees and business leaders. And need to find a professional financial advisor. The purpose of seeking an advisor is to increase knowledge and learn about retirement investing. Okay, next for the zakat aspect. As we know it, zakat is an obligation for able-bodied Muslim. Businesses that produce sufficient wealth are required to pay zakat. To calculate the amount of zakat that needs to be paid, you need to build an accurate accounting system in the business you are doing. With that, it will simplify the process of calculating the zakat that needs to be paid based on the person's income and business liability. Okay, in paying zakat, we also need to be consistent and obey the payment period that has been set. Lastly, from the tax aspect, to ensure that there are no problem in tax, we need to get advice from someone who is skilled in this matter or get advice from an accountant. This is to ensure that the business always operates in accordance with tax laws in the country. We need to know personal tax apart from business tax, and if you invest in stock, you also need to consider capital gains tax. Therefore, the need to consider this tax is to balance social welfare, which can indirectly help the economic problems between high and low income groups.